proper fucking shatter vision. I'm like, shit. And then I fucking get nearly to the stage and there's a girl sat there, but she looked like a fucking bag to me. And I thought it was somebody's bag. So
Don't tell me you kicked her.
Girl in her face. Well,
so on the other episode with Two-Face, we did worst gig experiences, and I'm sure like everyone has their worst gig experience stories. So does any kind of jump out at you?
Yeah, I've got a few. I've got a few. I mean, I've had a lot of empty gigs.
Oh,
I've played a lot of empty gigs, but they're not really. I mean, one of them was 900 capacity venue, zero.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah. So my voice was reverberating around this massive hall of a fucking venue, mate, and just coming back and ringing back in the ears to remind me nobody knows who you are, bro.
Yeah, that's just like a really expensive rehearsal, right?
Yeah, it was like, mate, honestly, I've still got, the thing is, I can complain about how shit the gig was and all that, but I still got paid because I teed it up that I was getting paid no matter what. I was getting paid $4.50 for the show. I'll promote it as much as I can. Obviously, didn't do a great job. No one turning up and that, but also like I tried. I've done the Facebook stuff, but just no one's fucking interested. They don't know who I am.
Yeah, I feel like no one, like, especially on Facebook, man. You send out invites and everyone's like, "Yeah, I'm coming," and then shit just doesn't happen. It's strange, man. And was that in New Zealand?
Yeah, that was in New Zealand. That was on my solo tour. That was the show down in a place called Nelson. Yeah, and the place was just humongous. But he was like, "You should come back in the summer. It goes off." And it was a winter gig. But yeah. I mean, there was that one. I was thinking the other day there was one where I kind of ruined. I mean, bad gigs, and I performed, but it was somebody else's gig, and I kind of ruined their gig a bit.
Yeah, I need to know all the details on that.
It wasn't like
an amazing story.
Yeah, it was yeah, I mean, I didn't ruin the gig, but I definitely left it a little bit besmirched. And so it was, I got asked to jump up. A mate of mine was doing this jazz, playing just jazz music, and they had like a guy out there doing the bibbidi bop, bibbidi and all that shit. And then, they had, trumpet player and a fucking, I think the guy played like one guy played like trumpet, sax, all these super jazzy instruments, and then I had my mate on the bass, and he said, "You should get up and do some raps and all this." So I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, go on then." So I come there. It was just a gig at a bar. So I was like, "Yeah, go on then," and I had a bunch of fucking MDMA.
It always starts off good with
it always starts off like that. Yeah. So I was like, "Oh, fucking!" I think I had like a few grams. You know, I had a bunch of the stuff, and it was fucking good as well. So I decided to fucking hoof back about half a gram, maybe, and I like quite a lot. And then started coming up, and like real hard coming up, and the guys.
You would have been feeling the music too.
Oh, bro, I was feeling it. I was just absolutely melting into the venue. Like I was just like, yeah. So can we get Jinz Moss up? Where's Jinz Moss? Woo. So I just sort of hear from the back, mate. I've got one walking stage. My vision's going like this. Proper fucking shatter vision. I'm like, shit. And then I fucking get nearly to the stage, and there's a girl sat there, but she looked like a fucking bag to me. And I thought it was somebody's bag. So
don't tell me you kicked her.
Girl in her face. Not like gurning like a you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I put girl in her face, and then like as my hand like connected with her face,
you're like,
I sort of like come to and saw that I thought it was a duffel bag. I thought it was a duffel bag.
I'm surprised you didn't try to wear her like a backpack.
Oh, sweet, it's a free duffel bag. Grab her by her, fucking yank her over my shoulders. I pushed her in her face, and halfway sort of through pushing her in her face, I was like, oh shit, that's not a bag, that's a purse. So also, I must have had a fucking face on me as well at the time.
Yeah, she would have completely understood as soon as she took a look at that head, man.
I guess so. Well, I said sorry. I thought you were a bag. I said. It was not. My honesty did not help me at that point.
Yeah.
As honest as that sentence was, and I did think she was a bag. It didn't make any sense to her. It was English.
No, it probably would have made the situation a bit scarier. Like, to be honest, man.
What did you think I was a bag?
I'm sorry, this is too funny, dude. Yeah, go on. Back to you assaulting this woman.
Yeah, so I fucking mushed her in her face. Sorry, man, I thought you were a bag. And then got up on fucking stage, and I was wearing this black bobble, this woolly hat with a bobble on it.
Yeah.
And decided to fucking flick my hood up, and then I had this red hoodie on, but then the bobble made my hood very KKK.
Yeah.
So then I rapped incredibly badly for about 15 minutes, 20 minutes up on stage, and I think after 5 minutes they wanted me off, but I was absolutely not reading the band behind me. You know?
Yeah, 100%.
I wasn't like, I was just in the zone, but so not in the zone.
I've never heard of a rap solo, but I can picture you just doing that. Just everyone So that's awesome. That's a really funny story, man.
Yeah, and I wasn't reading the cues either. I was coming in midway through bars. I mean, I was coming in like on chorus parts, that were clearly maybe breakdown sections. It was all wrong.
Okay, did you realize during that you were kind of fucking it up, or was it like, yeah, this is fucking awesome, and then after?
It definitely wasn't. It was fucking awesome. But the MDMA, I think the MDMA did make me think it was a bit awesome.
Yeah, because
I didn't get off and think I fucked that up. I just got off and went.
Yeah. That would have been the next morning, like thinking about it, like, oh shit.
Yeah. It was definitely in hindsight that I sort of read the situation as it really was.
Yeah. So, is there any more that point out? Because that was a pretty funny story, man. That bag. Oh my god.
That was a goodie. There was one where I was supporting for GZA. That's when I was playing
GZA. Genius.
Yeah, from Wu-Tang. Yeah, so I was doing support for him in Auckland, and huge fucking venue, packed out. But what I didn't know about Auckland, and GZA just grew brought a very quite a lot of gang members, and quite staunch. It was quite a staunch crowd.
Yeah,
and sort of fucking giving it. We were right before him as well. So there was another crew there who tried to bump us for our slot.
Oh shit!
They tried to. They knew that we were on right before GZA, and they were trying to staunch us out and trying to say to the sound man, "No, we're before." And the sound man's like, "Nah, I've got the list here." They were like trying to rob our slot before him, and they did rob our slot in sound check.
Jesus Christ!
But they were a bunch of
toes in New Zealand. Jeez.
In Auckland. And with that kind of crowd, I guess the Wu-Tang brought a lot of those people, and the thing is that staunch group, staunch hip hop group, I think they brought also a lot of their friends with them. So let me put it like this: there was fear in the fucking room, you know.
Yeah. I would have given the spot if it was me. I would have been too scared. I would have been like, yeah,
Well,
take it.
I weren't really up for having that, but I
Yeah.
certainly wasn't standing my fucking ground on some Green Street hooligan shit like,
Yeah.
do you know what I mean?
Come
Come on there, you sex! Like, nah, I was just like, oh no, I think we're first, didn't we? I think we're
yeah. That would have been me. Yeah, 100%.
That was how I was playing it, and so we get on, and they go on, they do their thing, and then we go on. I'm going fucking ham on this fucking show, man.
Yeah.
And there's some geezer from right at the beginning of the show with his fucking middle finger up at me from in the crowd, and it's the crowd. So here's all the crowd's heads, and his fucking middle. Yeah. It's
just
so
right in your face.
Because people aren't really, unless you're instructing people to put their hands up and stuff. His hand stuck up with a sore fucking middle finger. You know what I mean?
So what do you do then? Do you address it? I wouldn't, especially if I already got the support acts trying to.
I didn't address it because there was rows and rows of people patched up, and I was not. I weren't going to be like, put your middle finger down. You know. But he was doing it for the whole show, man. There's half an hour fucking set, and the guy's fucking there. It might have even been a 40-minute set, man.
That's kind of athletic. That's athletic. I think.
Mate, like, he would have lost the blood in his arm 100%. He would have definitely thought, fucking hell, this is getting a bit tiring. And he still did it. He, you know, fair play to him. He stood his ground on that. So he was fucking holding his fucking middle finger up for ages. I was like, for fuck's sake. And he was following me. The hand, wherever I was moving on stage, the hand would move and follow me. It was directed definitely at me. It wasn't at the band. It was at me.
Yeah, that's got to be hard to remember your lyrics. It's just like middle finger changing angles every time you move.
Yeah.
It's like the Mona Lisa walking around the room.
Yeah, exactly, man. It was following me wherever I was going. It was no illusion either. It was definitely happening. And then I threw it like a bit of the way through the set, getting fucking into it. Here we go. CDs. Bam. Chuck a fucking CD out. This chick grabs it. Yay. The guy runs over to her. The geezer who's fucking still with his finger up.
No.
Do you know what I mean? No, he runs over, snatches the fucking CD off her. Whoo, and then it comes flying past my face.
No way.
But bear in mind, I actually didn't know that who had caught it in the first place. So at this point, I only got told this after by someone who was actually watching it happen, unfold. I thought I threw it, someone caught it and went, fuck that, and launched it straight back. So, but that really got in my fucking head.
Like, yeah.
I was like, there's fear in the room. These guys ain't happy that we're fucking on right before GZA. People are throwing my CD back at me. But like, it was just real confusing because there was definitely a huge portion of the room that was really into the gig. Like that. It was just
crazy.
A very angry
afterwards. So you found out afterwards that's like a Quentin Tarantino film, man. That's crazy. Yeah. That's multiple timelines.
Yeah. It was fucking. That was a bad one. Luckily, nothing like too crazy happened. But I remember me and my mate went to the toilet and we did the girl thing, bro. We doubled up when we went to the toilet because there was people like on the way to the toilet, like who was
shit. Yeah, I can imagine.
Looked like they were
double up,
bro. They looked like they were up for stabbing us or whatever. You know?
Did the double up girl thing, man. I love that.
And went to the toilet together, like a couple of girls.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure you guys had a bit of a gossip in there. Just
yeah, sort of. Yeah, hurry up and piss and let's go home, shall we?
So a story that like kind of sticks out to me was I think it was the Melbourne date of the Fight Music tour, and it was a great show and everything. Just I think we finished the show at around like it must have been like 3 a.m, and we got back to the hotel and we were meant to drive to Sydney the next. Oh, well, you were meant to drive. I don't have a license, but thank you very much for that, my friend. But I remember the hotel key incident. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah,
We
I
were
do.
leaving and
shit, son. Oh my word.
You'll find on XYZ. Subscribe.